Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. So I went to LA a couple weeks ago, and one of the reasons to go was to be on my friend Eric Weinstein's podcast called The Portal. This has been planned for months, right? So I thought, well, since I'm going out there, I'm going to set up some other things. I'm a YouTuber, I'm going to do some other videos. So I ended up doing a video with Tim Pierce. Tim's a dear friend of mine, and we always make videos together. And I set up this get-together with Tosin Abasi, you guys have seen Tosin on my channel, and Misha Mansour and Tim Henson from Polyphia. I was going to get together with those three, make a video. And I also emailed Joni Mitchell's assistant, Marqusee. Back about 8 months ago or so, I did a video, What Makes This Song Great, on the song Amelia, Joni Mitchell's classic song. In that video, I said, I want to talk a little bit about Joni Mitchell. Some of you may be saying, who's Joni Mitchell? I know the people that know her are thinking, how do they not know Joni Mitchell? Joni Mitchell is is a legend. She's one of my all-time greatest idols. I think the world of her and her music and her voice and lyrics. She's a genius. And I make this video, and her assistant reaches out to me and said, Joni watched your video of Amelia and loved it, and then watched more of your videos. And Joni wants to get your address. She wants to send you something. I thought, Joni Mitchell wants to send me something? Okay, here's my address. So anyways, a couple months go by, and I get this package. It's right before Christmas. My wife's like, what is that? I said, I have no idea. I open it up. It's a wrapped thing. So I unwrap it, and it's this. It's a box set. I've shown it on one of my other videos before. It's signed Merry Christmas, Rick, Joni Mitchell. Box set, Archives Volume 1. My wife's like, Joni Mitchell sent you a Christmas present? I said, yes, that's unbelievable. So anyway, I thought, when I'm going out there, I said, I'm going to email Marqusee, because she said, next time you're in LA, please reach out to me. Joni would love to have you come for a visit. I thought, okay, probably not going to happen. So I write her. I don't hear anything for a week or so. Get on the plane, fly out there. Anyways, I had a message from Marqusee. Give her a call. So she says, Rick, are you free for dinner at 6 o'clock on Saturday? And I said, let me think. Yes. So Saturday night, I got there on Thursday. So Saturday night, I'm having dinner with Joni Mitchell. That day was a crazy day. I have this in my mind. I'm going to meet my idol, Joni Mitchell, whose music I worship, who's, I think the world of. But I have these other things I'm doing. So in the morning, I get together, I set up all my gear, and I filmed this video with Tosin, Misha, and Tim. And then I got together with Vinnie Colaiuta. Vinnie is the, what can you say about Vinnie? One of the greatest drummers that's ever lived. And an old friend of mine. We've known each other for 35 years. So Vinny's like, let's meet over at Starbucks. I'm right over near that rehearsal space. So I meet him over at this outdoor patio. And he's like, what are you doing in town? I said, I'm actually doing some interviews, but I'm going over at 6 o'clock to have dinner with Joni Mitchell at this restaurant. He's like, what? You're having dinner with Joni Mitchell? I said, yeah. I said, Vinny, you play with Joni, right? He's like, yeah, I play with Joni. As a matter of fact, one of the first memories I have of meeting Joni was going over to the studio when she was recording the Mingus album. It was 1979. And Jocko invited me over. And I get to the studio, and it's Joni and Jocko and Wayne Shorter. And they're talking, and they played one of the tracks that they were working on. And then Jocko says, I want to play you guys something. So he brings out this cassette, and he puts it in. And it was a new Weather Report song. And Joni's dancing around, listening to it. Everybody's freaking out. It was amazing. So anyways, we're sitting there in this patio, and some guy comes by. He's like, Rick Beato? I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, I love your channel. Oh my God, I can't believe you're here. Now here I am sitting across from Vinnie, the greatest drummer of all time. And this guy's talking to me. And Vinnie's just laughing about this. He's like, can't believe it. Then next thing happens, some guy comes driving by, stops his car. It was like Lancashire or something like that. And it's like, Rick Beato yells out the window, dude, love your videos. Vinnie can't believe it. Then another person stops me at the Starbucks, right? It's insane. Anyway, so we're talking. Vinny's telling me stories about stuff, and he goes, "What time are you guys meeting?" I said 6:00. He goes, "You got to leave right now. You're going to be late." "Where's the restaurant?" I said, "It's over here. It's in Beverly Hills." He said, "Oh my God, yeah. You barely have enough time." He said, "Okay, where'd you park?" I said, "I'm in the parking lot back here." He said, "Yeah, I'm in the parking lot too." So we walk around the corner of the Starbucks. We get to the parking lot, and there's a truck blocking both me and Vinny in. I got my rent-a-car there. I'm like, "Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me!" And Vinny's looking around. He goes, "Well, ask that guy. Let's ask that guy if he knows whose car it is." He goes, "Yeah, that's Domino's Pizza. Go knock on that door right there and tell them they need to move the car." So I go over this door and I pound on it. I wait a second. Guy opens the door and he goes, "Oh my God, Rick Beato!" And Vinny's can't believe this. And I was like, this is totally weird. He goes, "Dude, that signature guitar of yours, oh my God, I've got to have it." And I said, "Well, if you move your truck out of the way, I'll get you one." So the guy moves his trucks out of the way. I say bye to Vinny, and I start heading over to Beverly Hills to this restaurant. I'm not going to mention the name of the restaurant, but it's one of Joni's favorites, her favorite restaurant. So I get to the restaurant. I'm there early, a few minutes early. And I'm nervous. I'm meeting one of my idols. What are you going to, this is very weird. I normally don't get nervous for things like that. So Joni gets there, and she's with Marcy, and I get introduced. She introduces herself to me, or we introduce ourselves, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I kept thinking, "Oh my God, this is Joni Mitchell." We sit down, we start ordering things. "Oh, Rick, you should get this, you should get that." She starts asking me about my family. She says, she goes, "So, one of your videos I watched, top 20 acoustic guitar intros of all time. I had some pretty good acoustic guitar intros myself," and smiles. And I thought, oh my God, Joni's totally busting on me. I said, "Well, I'm going to be doing a top 20 Joni Mitchell intros of all time, so I wanted to save them for that." And she's like, mm-hmm. So we're talking about all these different things. She's ordering. Let's get this. Let's get this. I haven't been here in a year. I love coming out here. And she's talking about all different stories we're talking about all the different records. I asked her which record she was most proud of, things where she thought the songwriting and recording really were perfect on it. And I'm going to leave that for a later video talking about that, because I'm going to hopefully be doing a video with Joni in person. Anyway, so I told her that I just met with Vinnie, and I know that they had played together. And I mentioned that story about Jocko, and immediately Joni was like, "Oh yeah, I remember they were playing something off the Weather Report record." I'm sitting there looking at her, having this great conversation. We had dinner for 3 hours together, and I couldn't help but think, this is Joni Mitchell. I mean, everyone that she talked about, just in casual conversation, her friends, are all legends. Everyone she knows is a legend, people that I worship, these incredible songwriters, artists. But these are her friends. These are the people that she came up with, To her, it's just like anybody. Just like me and my friends. Joni also was singing songs at the table. She made up songs for everything. We were talking about our pets. She has these songs that she sings about her pets, about all these different things that she does in her day-to-day life. And I thought that I was the only person that did that. No, that's not true. I know everybody does that. Like, we all make up songs about our about funny songs. But Joni is singing there. I'm thinking, like, this is Joni Mitchell actually singing right here at the table. This is unbelievable. When it was time to go, I said to Joni that I hope to, see her again. And I would love to interview her or have a conversation. She says, "Yeah, conversation. That sounds great." And I walked her to her car and gave her a hug, and off she went. And I still think, was this real? If I didn't have the pictures, I would have thought that I imagined it. Hopefully, in the future, I'll get a chance to make a video with Joni. Okay, I just rewatched the video before I put it out, and I wanted to say something about the What Makes a Song Great series. You guys have heard me talk about some of the videos that have been blocked. In reality now, only one has been permanently blocked out of the 103 episodes I've done. All the other ones have been released. And the support that I've had from the actual artists like Joni, including even appearing in my videos. For example, Peter Frampton was in my video on Do You Feel Like We Do? Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold appeared in my video. John Anderson from Yes has been in my videos. The guys in Tool have shared both videos on their social media. U2 just shared my last video on their social media, on their Twitter. Steve Lukather from Toto has appeared in videos. Billy Howardell from A Perfect Circle gave me the tracks to Weak and Powerless and did an interview with me telling me exactly how he played the guitar part. Noel Gallagher has talked about the series. Brent from Mastodon's been over here. The guys in Periphery and Pliny and Carnival. Elliot Easton from The Cars not only shared it on social media, but reached out to me after I put out the Cars video. The guys from Fish gave me permission to use the track. Led Zeppelin released both videos that I did. I want to thank all those artists for supporting this series, which has been just an incredible experience for me. And thank you all for watching it. One last thing. Please subscribe to the channel. Remember to hit the bell icon to give you the notification when I go live or when I release a new video. If you want to support the channel, you can pick up something at my store if you go to www.rickbeato.com. My Beato book, which is a 500-page music theory PDF. My Beato ear training course. Everybody always asks me, Rick, how do you figure out songs so fast? Well, I use these techniques that are in my ear training course. Or you can become a member of the Beato Club. Thanks so much for watching.